Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Madam Mazalia. I hope you are in a good mood and happy. Okay, before I further my presentation, I'd like to introduce myself first. Next. Okay. My name is FARHAZUIN binti Muhammad Zaid, and my student ID is 2025159723, and I'm from CDCS 242 for from class CS-08. Next. Without wasting any more of your time, let's move to our topic. So, what do you see here? Buy now, pay later? Credit card? Shopping spree? Well, this image show how people think about my generation handles money. Spending like there is no tomorrow. It paints a picture of impulsive, reckless behavior driven by constant digital access. But is this truly the nature of Gen Z? Or are we looking at the updated signal? Next. Well, as you can see here, ranging from food delivery, next, QR code payment, and next, fashion online shopping. Well, this is the spending profile people expect on us, but today I want to dive deeper into specific pattern of Gen Z. Is the money going to it lifestyle convenience or respond to the cost of living? Next. To understand the pattern, I like to show this horizontal bar chart from Self Financial website. Well, this diagram represents main categories of 14 different options for Gen Z, starting from necessities like household bills to items like toys and games. If we observe the graph, we clearly can see the downward trend. Interestingly, despite the shopping spree we discussed earlier, over half of this generation is actually prioritize household bill and expenses over categories like fashions and entertainment. Isn't it mind blowing? Okay, no. The top category is household bill and expenses, which is at 51%, followed by clothes and accessories at 49%. The average are seen in the travel categories at 28% and online services at 21%. Not to forget, at the bottom, we see the student loan and others at 2% and 0.7%. Meanwhile, the data was collected from the United States, but it still shows how Generation Z control their spending, their finance in general. So, from the data you see, are we really a reckless spender or just trying to keep up with essential cost of living? What do you think? Next. To summarize, spending pattern of this generation can be actually seen as positive and practical. Hence, the stigma that Gen Z spend too much on unnecessary items should be eliminated. Thanks for listening. So now I'll pass to my next pair.
Okay, hello everyone. Very good morning to Madam Azalia. Now I will continue my presentation. So, let me introduce myself. My name is NURUL ASYIKIN and my student ID is 2025159755, and I'm currently at my parents' home right now at Pulai. So, I know that you know about Gen Z, but let me add some a little bit information. Um, As a Gen Z, we use a term FOMO, and I'm sure that you are familiar with this term. What is FOMO? So, FOMO is a fear of missing out. So, we as Gen Z, we love to try anything new. We like to try everything viral right now. Even our bank account is always decreasing. But at least, never mind, we have tried it, right? So, actually, are we spending it for fun or we are simply growing up? So, like, take a look by a three-stage age for Gen Z life living. By 18 to 20, of course, we are in your university lifestyle. So, our spending, of course, is quick meals and social experience. But by the age of 21 to 23, we are into our workforce. So we have our own commitment to survive. So for finally, from 24 to 26, Gen Z always get married. So they are always spending for their future plan and long-term commitment. So by this clustered budget, we have five living situations for Gen Z. Living with partner, living with someone at home, living in alone in our home, living in roommates, and living in university. So, as we Gen Z, if we get older, we have a significant increase in uh, housing independence. So, living with a partner and living alone has a upward trend. Seems like upward trend. Meanwhile, living in summer as home like our parents and living in university has a downward trend. But there is a mixed trend is living with a roommate because not all Gen Z get married by 24 to 26 and not all Gen Z continue their studying by 18 to 20. So the highest expectation for change is in the 21 to 23 age, which is 38%, like representing the transition from university to a workforce. But living alone in our own home remains a minority experience, but nearly doubles from 11% to 90% as they reach mid 20. As expected, university housing sees the most dramatic drop, which falls from 90% to just 2% as a Gen Z moved real world. So, in conclusion, back to my question, are we spending for fun or we are just growing up? So, it depends for our life living. If we are living in university, of course, we have no commitment at all. So, we are just spending it for fun. But if we are into our work life and marriage life, of course, we have a more mature and more independence to spend our money. So of course we're Gen Z, we don't want the stress. So we always have a money for our travel and shopping. So that's all from us. I hope Madam Azalia happy with our presentation.
Yeah, that's all. And please remember, God always Gen Z.
Of course, I will be very happy. Just make sure, have you clicked the right button or not?
Yes.
Please stop. Please stop.